All right, I'm going to show an idea I had for working with the purely shader-based systems. Uh, so this applies to something like Oliver's Minecraft shader or Kyle's emulator shaders, where it's just a shader that we drop into a larger program. Now, because it's just a shader, if we go from one volume to another, and we want to update the calibration, we actually have to go into that shader file and make a change. So this is a stopgap measure we can use right now to, for example, run a workshop at Pixel Academy where they may have more than one volume and they want to have a calibrated version of a shader. So, for example, let's say this is a program. This is a calibration for a certain volume. I wrote a little program here. You can see it running right here in the taskbar. Every second, this program looks for a calibration file on a thumb drive. Whatever that is, it pulls that calibration file into the Minecraft mods folder. Now we can imagine, instead of doing calibration file, it can actually replace the shader, or it can replace variables in the shader based on that calibration data. So just to watch, keep your eye on the modified date here. So I'm going to yank this one out, and I'm going to put in a different volume calibration file. So keep watching that date, and it's going to show up on the file system in just a second. And if you watched, that calibration date changed to a different date. If I go back, oops. If I go back to this other one, watch that calibration date, it changed. So the whole idea is this can sit up here and just live independently of whatever's going on in a program or on your computer, and will just automatically update like the shader or values in a shader. So even for the purely shader-based ones, as long as we're running this program, we can still have calibration for whatever volume we plug into.